Tonight on CTV News, we have a look at a design competition that took place. Plus, we have an inside look at the Women's Gender Advocacy Center.
All this plus weather, sports, and entertainment starting right now.
Good evening and thanks for tuning in to CTV News. I'm Willis Scott.
And I'm Emily Biffinger, and here's what's going on in the world of news.
Members of the Student Fee Review Board got a glimpse of the on-campus stadium progress Monday afternoon. Their tour reviewed construction progress and the members learned about special stadium features. Dan Loosbrock from the Icon Venue Group said the stadium is expected to be completed in June of 2017. The tour led them to the indoor section of the stadium. It will hold 9 general assignment classrooms. 7 of the 9 classrooms have a capacity of 35 students. The other 2 will be able to hold 100 students. After the tour, the Student Fee Review Board asked about the environmental friendliness of the stadium and the stadium's parking situation.
The CSU Board of Governors met Friday in the Laurie Student Center and received several reports from CSU Fort Collins, CSU Global, and CSU Pueblo. Executive Vice Chancellor Amy Parsons briefed the board on the stadium. Parsons said that as of Friday, the stadium has sold out every luxury option, including suites, indoor clubs, boxes, and outdoor clubs. The board will receive a more detailed plan about game day in December as part of the morning discussion. Pieces of CSU's annual safety reports were addressed, as well as CSU Pueblo addressing their struggle with retention and student enrollment rates, and has begun to focus on more donations.
Mason Street is a less traveled part of Old Town. Part of the reason Mason is less popular than College Avenue may be that trains run through it. The corridor could be getting a new look in the next few years. Urban Lab and Colorado State University are working together to better the Mason Street corridor because of the BNSF train line. Urban Lab hosted a design competition at Galvanize in Fort Collins. About 30 applicants submitted plans to improve the area between Laurel and Mulberry on Mason Street. CSU professor and Urban Lab team member Rodolfo Valdez says the train should be celebrated.
We want to celebrate why the train is going through Fort Collins. Even if some people probably don't like that or feel like it's so noisy, but it's part of the city.
Fort Collins Mayor Wade Troxell says these plans will likely be implemented.
What we do in Fort Collins is not only plan, but we execute. And what you'll see are some great things happen along the Mason corridor.
Not everyone is excited about the design plans. Local business owner Jalen Greiner is cautious about the changes.
I believe in progression and I believe in capitalism, but at the same time, I really want to see the community hold what it has.
Jesse Ledeen submitted a design with 2 other students from the University of Colorado Denver. He looks forward to seeing change on the corridor.
It was super fun to be here. I think it was a wonderful competition that Urban Lab and all the other organizations put together, and so we were super happy to be a part of it and love to see something wonderful coming out of this in the future.
For more information about the design competition, go to urbanlab.colostate.edu.
Relationship Violence Awareness Month is here, and the Colorado State University Women and Gender Advocacy Center has events and tips for students on how to change the rape culture that college campuses are known for.
The CSU Women and Gender Advocacy Center was founded in 1970 and for the past 46 years has welcomed thousands of students with open arms.
The Women and Gender Advocacy Center is one of the student diversity offices on campus. Its main goal is to support survivors of interpersonal violence. Interpersonal violence is sexual assault or abuse, domestic or relationship violence, and stalking.
We have an open door policy, and that means like not just physically having doors open, but actually having like open minds and open kind of just like having that open environment. And I think that makes it a lot better for students to come in and join and have like discussions and even just hang out in the office.
We asked Jake what the most problematic thing on campus is and how it can be changed.
It's a lot of rape jokes. I hear a lot of them like every day. Like I think I hear one once a day in like a class or like I think it's a lot of just like making light of the situation that is actually terrifying and traumatic. I engage in a conversation based on like what they said, so it's like for example, like that test raped me or something. And I'll be like, well, like, did it like actually do physical harm to you, or did you just not study and do well on the test? So I think it's like almost like using their own logic against them, and just starting conversations of like, what does that mean? What do you mean by that? Why would you have to say that?
We do education about consent, sexual assault, healthy relationships.
Relationship Violence Awareness Month, which is this month actually in October. So we're doing some workshops, and it's a lot about relationship violence and just unhealthy behaviors and like kind of red flags about relationships. So.
Anyone can attend the WGAC meetings this month. They will be held at 7 p.m. every Thursday in the Laurie Student Center, room 226.
After 5 years, the Kosher Bistro in Parmalee Dining Hall finally had its grand opening on Monday. The bistro will be the home of cultural food for the Jewish community at Colorado State University. It will also be a place for all students to eat food that they know was cleanly and safely prepared. There are currently 155 colleges throughout the United States that serve kosher. CSU and CU Boulder are the only two universities in the Mountain West that make it available. The Kosher Bistro is open in the Parmalee Dining Hall every Monday through Thursday from 11:30 in the morning to 1 o'clock in the afternoon and 5 o'clock in the evening to 6:30 at night. Well, I'm really interested in checking out this bistro. What do you think, Emily?
Honestly, I'm so excited to check it out, and this is amazing what CSU is doing for the Jewish community.
Absolutely. I know Rabbi Gorelick has been working on this for quite a few years, so I'm sure he's very excited, and I'm excited too to check it out. All right. Well, coming up, we have a full weather forecast with Elizabeth Prossi.
And sports and entertainment.
Tune in to KCSU, your student-run radio station at Colorado State University.
Great job.
Live 24 hours a day, every day at 90.5 FM and KCSUFM.com. Live local new music now, and news, talk, and sports. KCSU, the radio voice of Colorado State, on the air since 1964.
You're watching CTV, produced by Colorado State University students, bringing you news, weather, sports, and entertainment from campus and beyond. CTV live Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. on campus and Fort Collins on Channel 11. Repeats at midnight, 8 a.m., noon, and 2 p.m.
The Rocky Mountain Collegian is your student-run news and information platform. Pick up your paper on campus or around Fort Collins Monday through Thursday with special editions Fridays. And check out collegian.com anytime for all the latest updates. News, sports, entertainment, opinion, and more. The Rocky Mountain Collegian, serving Colorado State since 1891.
College Avenue has been your student magazine for the last 10 years. College Avenue prints once a month covering topics that are relevant to the CSU and Fort Collins community. We also print special editions like the graduation guides at the end of each semester, the best of CSU each fall, and the orientation guide each summer. Look for us on racks around campus, off campus, or online at collegian.com under the College Avenue tab.
Hello, weather anchor Elizabeth Prossi here on this October evening. Currently in Fort Collins, we're seeing clouds and sprinkles, 61 degrees. Now, we do have winds coming out of the west at 6 miles per hour, but those gusts are nearly double. So a cool and wet evening if you're headed out to Sundance for your two-stepping Tuesday. At 9 o'clock, we're going to see showers continue with temperatures at 57 degrees. Now, those showers will taper off as we head toward midnight and be replaced by clouds and fog tonight. So make sure you are aware if you're out tonight. Grab that rain jacket along with your rain boots instead of your cowboy boots if you're headed out to Sundance. Looking out across the state, nearly everyone is above freezing. Gunnison, you're the only one at 31 degrees for your overnight lows. Warmer as we head south down the I-25 corridor, so 46 in Pueblo, out on the eastern plains, 43 in Lamar, 38 though in Lyman. Your Wednesday is looking to be cool and cloudy, so make sure you grab the jeans and the light jacket tomorrow morning. We're going to start the day out with some patchy fog. So foggy start at 40 degrees, but the fog will clear away to partly cloudy around lunchtime. And then by the afternoon, we'll be clearing up as we warm into those mid-50s. Now that is the good news, is we're going to be below average tomorrow. Fort Collins normally sees average 64, only warming up into those mid-50s tomorrow as the clouds give way to a little bit more sunshine by the afternoon. Looking out across the state, though, temperatures are going to stay below average tomorrow. Mid to upper 50s along the I-25 corridor, though we're going to hit 60 degrees in Pueblo, 67 Alamosa, Grand Junction looking warm, 71 degrees for your Wednesday high. Now, the good news is this weekend's going to be warming up into above average temperatures. Friday, beautiful, mid 70s, and even Saturday, we're going to see a few clouds. So if you want to go camping and sleep underneath the moon and stars, this is the weekend. We even have a full moon Sunday, so this is the chance to go out. It's going to be gorgeous this weekend. Well, that's all the weather news I have for you now. Stay tuned because sports is coming up right after this.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
Good evening, Rams. I'm Haley Evans with your latest updates on CSU Sports. The Colorado State football team defeated Utah State 31-24 for the third consecutive homecoming victory on Saturday. The Aggies quickly took a lead on the Rams in the first half of the game, scoring 17 points. This put the Rams at a 24-10 disadvantage at halftime. Freshman quarterback Colin Hill had a solid outing against Utah State, throwing just over 200 yards, including 2 touchdowns, but was pulled out in the third quarter due to a knee injury. Junior Nick Stevens was put in as the relief, who threw a total of 37 yards. Colorado State completely shut out Utah State the second half. Kevin Davis was a star defensive player for the Rams and caught the interception that locked in the win with 47 seconds left. Davis was named the Defensive Player of the Week in the Mountain West this past Monday. The Rams are now 3-3 on the season heading into this weekend. Colorado State will play nationally ranked and Mountain West leader Boise State at Boise, Idaho at 8:15 on Saturday. CSU's volleyball team remains the only team in the Mountain West Conference that is undefeated. The Rams defeated the University of Nevada, Las Vegas in 4 sets this past Saturday. The Rams took the first 2 sets by a storm, with scores ending in 25-16 and 25-14. CSU had a rough time finishing the sweep, however, allowing the Rebels to take the third set 25-14. The Rams bounced back for the fourth and final set to grab a close 25-21 win, making them 5-0 in conference play. To top off the win, Colorado State's Jasmine Hanna received the honor of Mountain West Offensive Player of the Week. This is Hannah's first weekly honor of her career. Colorado State's next home game is this Thursday against the University of Nevada. Serve time is at 7 in the evening. CSU women's soccer team had a nail-biting game resulting in a 1-1 tie against Air Force on Sunday. The Rams' lone goal was scored by sophomore Keisha Ornez. This was her 4th goal of the season. The Falcons played a very aggressive game on Sunday, making a combined total of 5 red and yellow cards handed out during the play. Air Force Meredith Reisinger received a red card at the 73rd mark after pulling a Ram down from headbutting a ball. Reisinger was given a yellow card just 5 minutes earlier. Despite Ornez's effort, the Rams are 4-1 with 1 tie in conference play. The Rams' next conference game is on Friday at Fresno State in Fresno, California. That's the latest updates for Colorado State sports, but coming up next is the latest in the world of entertainment with Nicole Hines.
Oh, look, a redhead. Staring contest. You still got it. I I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
They were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you? You know you do. That's why we're here. We're free and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos. Go to GetSchooled.com.
Hi everyone, it is Nicole Hines. Wait, what time is it? Oh, that's right, it's entertainment time. Let's start the clock. Homecoming was last weekend, and in honor of the event, I went out to the tailgate to talk to people about our favorite animal.
We didn't have Cam the Ram as our mascot. What kind of animal would we have?
If we didn't have Cam the Ram as our mascot, we'd probably have Chester the Cheetah.
Why? Why?
Because Cheetos are awesome.
Yeah?
And Cheetos, like Chester the Cheetah, Cheetos, he's like the mascot for Cheetos, so.
This is true.
Yeah.
I think a bear.
Bear? And
yes.
Like a black bear, brown bear, any bear?
Let me think.
Teddy bear?
No, a Kodiak bear.
Okay.
A strong bear.
Yeah.
Why? Because I believe in our team, and I think they're very strong.
Or the brown trout. Oh, brown trout.
What?
Meaty.
What? Why?
Well, I don't know. No one's mascot is a trout, right?
I feel like that could be like a sign, though.
And we got the Poudre River here, right?
True.
And we just got big browns, right? So I'm out there, I'm in my waders, and I'm stringing, I'm throwing.
He throws it, I got the catch.
All of a sudden I come up with a 35-inch slabber brown trout.
Yeah.
And that should be on the side of the stadium, you know what I mean?
All right.
Just a big old.
I'll see how that.
I think it'd be good.
World record
yeah,
there, world
I'll
record.
Spread it around to some people and see how that goes.
What would represent CSU?
Yeah. What do you think?
All right.
What would you like?
What is an Aggie farmer?
Just an Aggie farmer?
Just an old hillbilly farmer.
You're just gonna go original?
No. Okay. No. A mountain lion. I think
Mountain
a mountain lion would do.
Really?
Pretty good.
Any special reason about a mountain lion? Just think they're cool cats.
They're cool cats. They're vicious. They'll like beat up a buffalo, right?
Yeah.
They could kill a buffalo.
Could. Okay, so you want a mountain man and you just want
I just want an actual mountain, like a person in a mountain costume, because we have this beautiful view of the mountains from the CSU campus.
But also think about, you know how Cam runs along the sideline? How are they gonna make a mountain?
You know, people are really creative these days, and
I'm thinking along the lines of like a brawny man. That would be great to see running along the sidelines.
Well, I guess that is that. Those answers were pretty great, so we might have to change our mascot. Just kidding, we can never replace Cam. We all know and love the Divergent and Fault in Our Stars actress Shailene Woodley, but I guess the cops don't. Early Monday morning, Woodley was arrested along with 27 other people, but don't worry, it wasn't for a DUI or an assault on another person. It was just criminal trespassing. Not that that is any better, but it could have been way worse. She was protesting with others to bring awareness to the Dakota Access Pipeline. She took the time to pull out her phone and recorded the whole ordeal on Facebook Live. Many other celebs like Mark Ruffalo, Charlie Carver, and friend Ansel Elgort shared their support for her over Twitter. What can I say? You have got to stick up for what you believe in. Okay? Okay. Yesterday, the American Music Awards released their list of nominations. Drake ended up with a total of 13. He hit a new record, getting more nominations than anyone else in AMA history. What is thrilling is that the previous record was made by Michael Jackson in 1984. But 13 nominations? My mind is blown. You guys, that's a lot of awards. Now, it's not a guarantee that he's going to win, but I'm sure he's not going to walk away empty-handed. Hold up. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'm no psychic, and I guess I'm just going to have to wait until November 20th like the rest of you to see what actually goes down. Well, I mean, he did start from the bottom and now he's here. If you're a fan of beer, which, let's be honest, who isn't, but if you're 21, of course. Listen up. Tomorrow night at 5, the East Coast meets the West Coast in the Mountain West. Okay, that was kind of confusing, but anyway, Backcountry Pizza and Tap House here in Fort Collins is bringing around 25 IPAs from all across the United States, highlighting beers from each side of the country. If you are looking for a way to unwind from your midweek blues, this could be a good way. Beers, friends, sounds like a good time to me. Well, that is all the time we have tonight on CTV News. If you've not got enough of your entertainment fix, make sure to watch Ram Life Entertainment tomorrow night at 7.